Starting in April, I decided to replay every single From Software game, including Demon's Souls, to get myself ready for the upcoming Elden Ring DLC. I had planned to do something similar to this last year before Elden Ring came out, but my computer sort of exploded, so we're doing it now. In the last video, we claimed our first primal bonfire, made invaders look stupid, and fought like a million skeletons. This time around, we're climbing up a poison tower and preparing to fight the hardest Dark Souls boss in existence. If you enjoyed this episode, by the way, feel free to head down to the description and click the link to watch the last episode of the series and see some of the other stuff we put out on this channel. Also, feel free to subscribe as we post videos from this series every single Tuesday. Hope you guys enjoy. So we find ourselves here in Harvest Valley, with our goal being to get to the top of the giant fortress here and gain access to Iron Keep, where the next primal bonfire awaits. After leaving the cave with the bonfire, we're put out into this open area with some holes in the ground and a couple of branching paths we can take. We decide to round up some items using this giant enemy to break some walls and fighting through this absolutely insane section with like 7 of those butcher guys from Huntsman's Copse. They take little to no hit stuns, so it can be a pain, but if you have a friend willing to throw their body at the problem over and over and over again, you can handle it. Once we're done screwing around, we can head towards the actual fortress. Even this beginning area is pretty annoying, seeing as there's pyromancer ladies hurling fire from like 10,000 feet in the air. The giant guys that throw these huge dark magic orbs, and then these dumpy looking dudes with big ass hammers. Just about everything here can two-shot you, so I genuinely recommend just running past everything, lest you end up like Zach.
Ow.
Well.
What?
Yeah, dude, it does a lot of damage.
She didn't hit me with that.
No,
that guy hit me with something.
he threw it. He throws a magic orb.
Oh, what the fuck?
We actually decided to just go on our own through this beginning area just to avoid wasting human effigies. So there's going to be some sections both here and after this first boss where you may see me doing something on my own and not with Zach, and that's just because we were trying to get through the areas in a smoother way. After getting past that first little gauntlet, you're into this area where there's a whole bunch of poison pots on the ground. There's a headless guy that ambushes you, and another one of the dumpy hammer bros. You're really trying not to hit the pots with the poison Kool-Aid because it can stick to your body and poison you really fast over time. And as we've mentioned a few times, poison is ridiculous in this game. It kills you so fast. We meet up with the best waifu, Lucatiel of Mira, kill some pyromancers, mess up some parkour jumps.
I'm trying to see.
Nope.
Going back.
It looks so funny on your end. Multiple times. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, see, so that's why I wasn't jumping like that, because I felt like that's the exact thing that was going to happen. No, like, we messed up this jump a lot. What if I do it from... Okay, well, I could have actually jumped, game. Jumping would have helped there.
Oh, I do see that.
After conquering our ability to make simple jumps, we finally get to the first boss of this area. The Covetous Demon. Yeah.
Ew!
Probably best to just not get swallowed by him.
Ew!
Hi, buddy.
Putting my ring back on. Wait, does he poison you?
I don't know.
Bro, talk about...
Oh my gosh, he's actually weak, though.
What's the guy from Star Wars?
He literally, Zero called him Jabba. I just wasn't sure if you were aware.
There it is.
Bro, this boss is so easy. What? Except for that part where he did your entire HP bar. He's dead. Oof. Hard fight. Yeah, it's just that, really. It's nothing crazy. It's just that. Moving on. We gain access to the sunlight altar so we can properly start praising the sun, and then continue climbing the fortress, taking down headless ninjas and more pyromancers. Also there are these like hooded mummy knight looking guys. Honestly, they look like they're pulled straight out of Elden Ring. And this one specifically though is guarding something that, if you're like me, you didn't even know existed. The first time I ever played Dark Souls 2, the boss that we're going to be talking about in a minute is the furthest I ever got before I just quit playing. Normally when you play, this boss arena for the next boss is covered in poison slime. And as I said before, poison in this area is ridiculous. It's like someone set you on fire. So the boss is insanely, ridiculously hard when you have to deal with being poisoned the entire time while also fighting a boss. And because of how slow like item use animations are in this game, it's ridiculous. It seriously felt impossible when I did this the first time. Little did I know, though, that if you simply walk up to this section of the fortress, you can burn this windmill down and get rid of all the poison puddles in this area, including the ones in the boss room. It's insanity. I wish I had known this when I first played this game. We continue clearing out the area, which is no easy feat. This fortress is very complex. There's lots of traps everywhere, a lot of different paths you can take. Again, the pyromancy ladies that can one-shot you, the headless ninjas that can swarm on you, make you bleed to death, the jumps. There's just a lot that can get you killed really easily. We also meet this guy who I think is named Gilligan? I don't remember, honestly, but he can build ladders back for us in Majula, which will help a little bit later. We continue climbing, dying a few times, and getting lost even more, but with perseverance and only a little bit of yelling, we grab a final bonfire and prepare to fight Mitha, the Baneful Queen.
You ready?
Yeah. Now she can poison you, don't forget about that. Get out of the... Get in the... Yeah, Bussy, get in the center. See, isn't this so nice for the entire area to not be covered in poison?
No, it is.
Like I said, when I found out about this, I was a little upset.
After me, bro?
Nope. Jesus. I'm gonna do it again. Dang, I couldn't get out of the way.
I'm gonna heal.
Nice titties. Hard. Yeah, so imagine doing that fight by yourself, but you're also poisoned the entire time. It's really stupid. Anyway, taking her down gives us access to Iron Keep, a very annoying area, but thankfully it's also pretty short. The main enemies in this area are called Alone Knights, or Allen Knights, or Alone Knights, I'm not sure, but they look really cool, and they're also really strong and fast. We kill this first one on the bridge, deal with a couple of NPC invaders who thankfully don't cause too many problems, and then enter this area where there's like 4 more Alone Knights. Again, I just don't know how to pronounce that. After we kill them all, we use these water jars to coat ourselves in water and grab a key that's being guarded by this fire-breathing statue-like thing. We use that key to open the door to the main section of Iron Keep, where you have to deal with an actually insane amount of Alone Knights and Alone Knight captains. These guys are pretty noticeable. They have different helmets, and also they kind of do this thing where they cover their swords in lightning. So yeah, thankfully we don't struggle too much. I mean, like, you know, we have our fair share of issues, but for the most part it's smooth sailing, at least when we're not being complete morons. That was... Oh no! I was literally about to say that was close. Oh, when you... I see. As soon as you picked up your weapon. To actually progress in this area, you have to enter into this like big oven in the middle area. First by pulling a lever to turn off the oven so you don't open the door and die. And then you have to pull some more levers to drop this bridge, one side first, then the other side second. Once you do that, there's some more Alone Knights on the other side that'll swarm you. And then if you kill them, you get access to the next boss and the first boss of Iron Keep, the Smelter Demon. Okay, God, I'm not excited for this.
Oh, I'm not. What the fuck? Oh shit!
So he has an AoE, that thing. Oh, never mind. He has some sort of AoE attack. I don't know what it is. I don't remember the lineup for it or anything like that.
This music's dope, by
my
the way.
weapon's about to break.
Oh shit! Is that it?
Yeah, I don't remember what he's... I think he just charged up. I don't remember...
You need to change if you need to.
I have aggro. I can't. There we go.
Do it. His sword's kind of dope.
Oh,
though,
I
not gonna
remember.
lie.
So now when he's like this, if you stand near him, you take damage.
Oh.
But also, I think he has a thing where so Zero just said, he has a thing where he'll slam his sword down and he'll do this. Get away. Oh, never mind. I guess he was just charging up more.
Oh. Oh.
Fuck. I hate this boss so much. This boss is, one, really cool. I forgot to mention, Mitha's super cool too. Like, we're into the area where the bosses are at least getting cooler in design. Covetous Demon was whatever. But Mitha's super cool, and this boss is awesome to look at. But when you first fight him, it can cause you a lot of troubles. He has some interesting attack animations, and he has a mechanic where he can sort of light a fire in his stomach, and it'll deal damage to you when you're even a little bit close to him. So it can be kind of frustrating. He does a lot of damage. In his third phase, he starts shooting fire everywhere, but it's not too much. The biggest problem is that he has a lot of HP, and it just, I don't know, my weapon felt like it wasn't doing anything to him. So it took us a couple tries, but thankfully we managed to take the demon down.
Woo! Life.
Oh, ow.
Back off. Oh, he's after me anyway. Oh my god! So, the bosses... Do they just...
What, get back, don't get close to him.
Oh... Do they only go for the guy? I don't know if Zero answered. Do they go for poise?
He didn't answer, I don't believe. He said it's level based, but that doesn't make any sense because I'm higher level than you. Oh, that hit me. Okay.
How is that not hitting you?
What's fun to know, Smelter Demon's optional. Yeah, I know he's optional, okay?
I don't want to fight him. Oh. Oh!
Get him, kill him. Nice.
Hope you were able to get him. Souls.
I doubt I got the souls, but it's fine. Good job. With the Smelter Demon dead, we move forward into the second half of Iron Keep. Now, joining the ranks of the Alone Knights are the Turtle Boys from the beginning of the game. With there being lava everywhere and the turtles having ridiculous knockback on their attacks, if you remember from the first episode, you can see why this can be an issue. If you get hit by them once, you're probably getting thrown off and into lava. The first section's like this little tiny iron bridge where there's a turtle guy and he breaks the floor. But once you get past him, you're put into this more open area where there's this like dual layered platform type thing that you can control with a lever to either drop it further down or raise it back to where it was. Also, the floors on this platform can drop out if you step on pressure plates that are like along the rim. So it can be kind of hectic and it's easy to catch you off guard when you're not paying attention. But I already knew about it ahead of time, so we didn't have too many issues. It can be really tense, but the enemies aren't really the issue here. There's there's Lone Knights and there's Turtle Boys and there's some that are fighting arrows, but that's not really the main problem. The main problem is all the traps. So as I mentioned, this whole like platform is being held above lava. There's the dropout floors. If you get hit by a turtle, good chance you're going off into the lava. There's also these statues that shoot out fire and it kills you so freaking fast, it's ridiculous. And then there's this area where you have to like go up and kill some Alone Knights and drop down to parkour through an area, and there's like a pot of like molten gold or something, and to get onto it you have to make this super sketchy drop onto a tiny platform or risk falling into the molten gold. And then there's this area where there's like it looks like a saw trap. You're like in a metal steel cage, like you're about to fight Randy Savage, and there's a statue shooting fire, and it goes in 4 directions, and frankly, it's ridiculous. The area is just ridiculous in general. If you manage to not want to blow your brains out when you're going through this area, though, good luck, because right after this section, you go into this big open area, you see a lava field, and you think about the fact that you're about to fight the actual hardest boss that From Software has ever created. Now, I know, saying that may be a bit controversial. You know, Millennia exists, Orphan of Cause, Bed of Chaos, you know, personally for me, I find very ridiculous and hard. But forget all those, because I can confidently say with my chest puffed out that none of those bosses come anywhere close to the raw, pants-pissing terror of the old Iron King. Ready?
No.
Cool, going in.
Okay. Oh. Oh, this is sick.
Look at that jello.
Ooh. Yummy. Oh, it's a dragon. He's actually kind of dope.
No, he is. He's really cool. I'm nervous.
You look hungry.
I'm nervous. It's a devil, actually. So by that he means it's a demon.
This is sick. Are you nervous?
I'm very nervous.
I was gonna equip my 13 radiant ones.
No.
Now I'm going through. So does he slam, then we attack his hand?
Basically, yes.
Oh.
One, and then he's gonna do it. Oh, he didn't.
I'm gonna heal.
Okay. I fell right into the fucking lava.
We got him past phase 2.
No. And slam. So Zach, if you look up, right behind you, see that big bullhead? That's where the bonfire was.
Oh, shit! Oh. Oh, shit, I didn't know you could attack that.
I didn't know I could either.
What's he doing now?
And now we're in phase 2.
Oh! Oh! Okay.
God dang it.
Second swipe. Slam?
No.
Welcome to the jam?
Now slam. I timed that so wrong. Oh, Zach.
Just kill him. Nice. Proud. Second try. Oh no, we didn't.
Yeah, no, I haven't killed him yet. There we go.
Damn it.
By the way, so it's a big meme in the community, apparently, that this is the easiest boss in the game.
It's a meme?
Yeah, I was just messing with you. The old Iron King is pretty much known for being a big meme in Dark Souls 2 community, of making jokes of saying, okay, like, you know, whenever you're watching someone streaming the game, saying, okay, be careful, boss coming up, it's pretty rough. No, he's a complete joke. His bosses, or his attacks, are super, super slow and telegraphed. He doesn't have that much HP. He doesn't do too much damage. It can be a little annoying because the arena you fight him on is pretty small, and there's like a poison pool that Zach actually fell into one time on his run, which was very funny, honestly. But honestly, for a Primal Bonfire boss, he's kind of a joke. And now that he's dead, we can light our second Primal Bonfire and end off this episode. In the next episode, well, I'll just be honest with you guys and say one thing. It's spiders. Thank you guys so much for watching. I actually ad-libbed a lot of this script. This script was not as long as this video came out to be. Like, there were a couple sections where I just started talking. And I think that's a bit more fun. I hope it increased the actual video length a bit and maybe made some of the sections more interesting. You know, me just reading off a script can get boring sometimes. But anyway, yeah, thank you guys for watching this episode. I'm still a bit on a time crunch, still trying to figure out balance work, school, and this all at the same time, while also still giving me a little bit of time to myself. I haven't been able to play video games like at all this past week, if it's not for recording. Like Alan came, so I'm recording this on Saturday, and Alan came over yesterday and we recorded, and then this morning we recorded again. And that's the first time I've really played video games all week. Which sucks because I got my PS5 this week and I haven't been able to touch it. And then the Pokemon DLC came out, haven't been able to play that at all. I've just been really busy, but you know, it's okay. Also, I mean, stuff on the channel is changing, starting 2 new series this week. You've already seen the first episode of one of them. I hope you guys are excited that we're doing Fossil Fighters Champions. But the second series will be starting tomorrow, which is pretty exciting. So I will be leaving links at least to the Fossil Fighters Champions playlist in the description, but I will not link the second playlist because that'll be a bit of spoilers. So yeah, anyway, I'm trying to think of anything else. Streams should be coming back soon-ish, hopefully. Honestly, again, it's just a matter of if I can find the time. I had to get back in Sekiro to where we were on our stream because when I got my PS5, I didn't bother transferring any of my save data from any of my games, so I had to get back to where we were, which didn't take too long. I'm going to talk about it more in the actual stream whenever we play it, but I actually beat Gyobu in the first try this time around, which is funny. But I think that's just about everything. Go ahead and there'll also be a link, of course, in the description to the last episode of this. The series has been a ton of fun to make. It looks like Dark Souls 2 is going to be about 8 or 9 episodes because we're not doing the DLC. Just going to give you guys a heads up on that because the DLC just was... Me and Zach just didn't like it very much, if I'm going to be honest with you. We did not enjoy the DLCs very much. Fume Night was pretty cool, you know, but besides the first DLC, which we did was Fume Night's DLC, the other ones were sort of whatever. Yeah, but thank you guys seriously so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week for another episode of Dark Souls 2. Bye!